I want to show you how to make a WUFOO form to ask your challengers, or prospects, I should say, the questions that really need to be asked in order to help them most, to make your job honestly way easier, more effective, to help them get better results. And so it's important after somebody says, yeah, sure, I'll hear more. If you ask, if I sent you some information about this, would you, read it over? Now, they're going to expect you to just like go blah, 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 blah. But that's not what we're going to do because we need to make sure that we can help them. We need to know if they have allergies, past diseases, injuries. If they hate dance, then you don't want to recommend something like size, right? You want to really understand them and for them to be and feel understood. So one of the ways that you can do this is just by asking questions. So after they say they want more information, then you could just send a message, something like this. I'm excited to help you, but first I want to make sure that what I offer is a best fit and I'm going to really help you. Can you answer these questions for me real quick? What type of exercise do you love, and are there any types you really don't enjoy? Do you have any current injuries? What are your fitness and weight loss goals? Do you have any family health history of diseases like diabetes, heart disease, or thyroid, or adrenal troubles? So you can see if you know those answers, then you're going to be able to say, like, what time do you like? Well, that's going to all of a sudden go ping, 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 ping. You're going to have answers and programs that you're going to match up based on that. If they hate something, that's going to help a lot. Do you have any current injuries? I mean, if they're like, I can't jump, then you're not going to do Insanity Max 30, right? Weight loss goals. If they say they want to lose 15 pounds in the next month, 30 to 60 days, then you know, okay, 21-day fix, or they have to have portion control system. If they say, my exercise is amazing, but I don't know how to eat, then you need to maybe dig a little bit further with what type of exercise would be good. Like maybe they loved CrossFit, but so then you can try to figure out, well, what is a program or on demand that is going to kind of supplement and help CrossFit? Like maybe they need to think about PIO, so that they are strengthening like long muscles and stretching their muscles to prevent injury. And then they really, should learn about portion fix and Shakeology because, they really probably need to learn about the carb balance, and you could teach them a lot about that and really help them get their goals based on what they already like. Family history of diseases like diabetes, heart disease, thyroid, adrenal troubles. Okay, so Shakeology is clinically proven to help with weight loss, lower blood sugar and stabilize it, and help with cardiovascular, lower cholesterol. It's clinically proven to do that. There are not drugs in it. It is just natural, but it has that effect, okay? With thyroid and adrenal troubles, the adaptogens in Shakeology are being prescribed by a lot of holistic practitioners to help alleviate, thyroid and rebuild their thyroid and adrenal. So right there, you can say troubles, they have a need in these areas, and they're probably not thinking too much about how to prevent it or what they could do naturally, but you have an answer. So many answers by asking these questions. So you could just email back and forth and ask them. That's no big deal. Just copy this and paste it, make it your own, make it a script. Or what I do is I make a WUFOO form. So let me show you first what my WUFOO says. I ask them their first and last name. I ask how they heard about me, because it's really important as you go into a cold market to know where people are finding you, to know where you should be spending your time. I want to have their email because sometimes people just don't check Facebook or Instant Messenger, or you never know if your account's going to go in lockdown or anything like that. Facebook URL, because you will find sometimes there are like 5 million Cheryl Smiths or something named like that. And so you go to add them and put them in your challenge group or free group or connect, and you don't know which one they are. You want to know if they've had experience with Beachbody. You want to know if they've ever tried Shakeology. You want to know if they have an account, because if they have an old account because they ordered from someone, or let's say they ordered from another coach like 3 years ago and they haven't worked with that person, you're going to have to know to switch them over. If they're working with a coach, then you don't want to take them from somebody. And if they are a coach, well, then that says a lot. Okay, so we want to know their why and how ready they are, because you're going to start to pick up on cues. They're like, oh, I want to do this, sounds fun. But if they're like, I am ready to change, I am sick of this being I don't want this anymore, then you know, like you really know that they're ready. What type of exercise do they like? What are their goals? And then here are some questions about their health and fitness. And then I ask if they would watch any of these videos. And so it's just real quick clicking. There's only 2 fill in the blank, besides their name and stuff. And so it's basically, instead of it looking like a really long email, it just kind of seems condensed. And so the cool thing about it is I'm going to take you back here. And so the cool thing about it is I can then go to my entries and I can make it so that it texts my phone or emails me when I get a new entry. So, if I put a public ad up or something like that, or if I had sent out an email and said, hey, fill this out first, because how I would modify the email is, instead of saying, can you first answer these questions, I would say, can you first fill out this quick little questionnaire? It really helps me. So then what I can see is I can see where people are coming from. I can click and I can see all their answers. And so then I always have this. So let's say I really want to follow up with a bunch of people and I don't even know where to start. Then I can go back really far and I can find who I need to start following up with, because I have all their really important information. I can see the date that they did. So then I can go and I can say, hey, we talked in April and you had said this, this, and this. I wanted to see if this is still a thing, or I wanted to see if you still needed help with this. And then that's really giving personalized care, whereas it's harder, I think, sometimes if you search through your email. So it's all just really neat and tidy right here. So right here you can see I have like 102 people that filled this out. And so those are 102 people that a really warm market that I can keep following up with and investing in. And so if you wanted to do this, if you wanted to create a WUFOO form, then you just go to WUFOO and you're just going to create an account. And I think you get 2 or 3 free ones. I've used mine all up, but it's pretty easy. You just would go to new and then you can just drag and drop. So I'll include my link so that you can see what I ask. And then you're going to save the form. And then, so yeah, these are just the little parts. So if you click on them, then you can change the choices and everything like that. You can drag and move them around. Form settings, you can do show text or you can do redirect to a website. So I just say, hey, this helps a lot. We're going to look over what you said and email you back with some custom plan choices. But if I wanted to redirect them to like my like page, that might not be a bad idea either, because then I can get, like, maybe I'll try that right now. So now they're going to be redirected to my like page every time they fill it out. So they'll fill it out, they'll push submit, and then they'll go straight to my like page. And that way I will hopefully get more likes and I'll build up a warmer following of these people that are already interested. So that basically, yeah, is how you use a WUFOO form, and I will include the questions that I ask so that you can, let's see, let me see if you can just copy and paste as it is. Yeah, so it looks like you can just go onto my form and push copy. So copy, and then you could paste it, copy and paste into your own one. So that's probably going to be the easiest way. All right, I hope this helps. And if you have any questions on why you would use a WUFOO form, then you can let me know. But it definitely has made our lives a lot more automated. Let's see, I'm going to show you one more thing. Let's see. Oh, notifications. So if I go to notifications, and this might be what is paid, but I can put in my email or my cell phone number, and then it will ping me every time I get a new form and email me. So then it's just easy because it's right there. And so I'm not like searching all the time, like, did anybody do it? Did anybody do it? I just know, ping, okay, great. So after dinner, I'm going to go and I'm going to get back to that person. because I have their email, then I can email them and start an email journey, which I also think is a little bit easier sometimes than Facebook.